Hi class, this is course 3, lesson 14, evaluation and solving equations by inspection. Okay, so what you've got listed below here is an awful lot of vocabulary. You're going to want to put this in your notes and make sure you understand these concepts. An expression is a mathematical phrase that includes numbers, variables, and or symbols. There is no equal sign in an expression. Evaluate means to find the value of an expression when substituting values in for variables. Okay, so we're given some variables in an expression and we need, it'll say a equals 3 or m equals 2, and then we have to find the value of that expression when that variable is worth that much. Equation is a mathematical sentence stating two quantities are equal. Okay, take a look at these, at equation and expression. One is a phrase and one is a sentence. Okay, you can use your language arts background to help you understand that expression is just a partial or a piece of the big whole thing, which is why there's no equal sign. The equation is the sentence, which includes the equal sign. The equal sign is, that's your verb, I would say, if I were to equate it to language arts. Okay, so back to our vocabulary. A solution is an answer to an equation. It's the value of the variable satisfies, which means it works or makes a statement true, the equation. So that's like when you get an answer and it says x equals 3. That means that 3 is a solution to the equation. It's the value that makes that equation true. Okay, a constant is a value that does not change. Okay, so if we have an expression, 6x, the 6 is a constant, and we will write that first. Okay, so if the value will not change, that will go first in an expression. And a variable is a value that changes. We represent that with letters. In the expression 6x, x is the variable. Okay, so we're going to do a couple examples here. We are going to evaluate this expression when a equals 2 and c equals 9. And what I like to do, and I think it's good practice and you should get used to doing that, is if you write this expression down as 4, and then instead of putting these numbers in right away, put parentheses where the variables are. Okay? 4ac. So this is 4ac. Then we can substitute, and I'm just drawing the arrows. You don't have to. 4, and we're going to put a 2. We're going to substitute the 2 in for the a, and we're going to substitute the 9 in for the c, and then we're going to evaluate. So this means 4 times 2 times 9. 4 times 2 is 8, and then we'd have 8 times 9, which is 72. So this expression, when a equals 2 and c equals 9, is 72. Here's another type of evaluation that we do. A formula for perimeter of a rectangle is P equals 2L plus 2W. So we're going to find P when L equals 12 feet and W equals 8 feet. Now, here is the correct way to do this problem. You, I'm guessing, do this. 12 times 2, 8 times 2, answer. What you should do is this. P equals 2, and then put parentheses, plus 2, and put parentheses. You need to show the substitution taking place. L is 12, and W is 8. And then we write P equals, and start evaluating. So 2 times 12, 24, plus 2 times 8, 16. So P equals 20, 30, 40, and then label it feet. This is your answer. Should be P equals 40 feet because you were asked to find P. Should tell me what it is. Okay, I have the solving equations by inspection piece right here. And inspection just means we're going to study and solve it mentally. We will learn how to solve these using inverse operations, but right now all we need to do is know how to solve it mentally. So here's the scenario. Admission to a carnival is $2. Each game ticket costs $2. Brianna has $10. Solve the equation below to determine how many tickets Brianna can buy. This should be written in your notes, please. So here's the equation. 2 plus 2t equals 10. I know it's an equation because it has an equal sign. And notice this term, 2t. It has a variable and the constant 2. The 2 came first, right? 2t. We didn't even put a multiplication symbol in it. So we're going to solve this mentally by inspecting it. So we need, let's see, when I multiply by 2 and then add 2, I'm going to equal 10. So what I'm really trying to solve is 2t equals 8, right? So because whatever this is, when I add 2 to it, I get 10. So this has to equal 8 because I know 8 plus 2 is 10. So what number do I multiply times 2 to get 8? Well, t has to equal 4. And the 4 is what? How many tickets? So she can buy 4 tickets. Okay? That's kind of how you work through the mental aspect of this. If you want some additional examples, let me know, please. Otherwise, I will see you in class.